Hello, hello. I've decided to always start with audio so that I make sure I don't forget to unmute my audio before I actually start talking. And yes, so, oh my god, it's a bit, oh yeah, because I changed the audio levels. I gotta like tune it a little bit again. Give me 1 second. That should be more normal. Okay. Yes, that's better. Hi, so let's see who's here. Monaco, 好彩冇 miss 到。哦，你之前 miss 咗其他嗰啲啊？我都唔知幾耐做一次呢啲，但係我盡量會早半日到，我會擺上網，所以希望大家可以 catch 到。Howdy, crêpe brûlée. I don't know how to like what language to respond to that in because it's howdy, but also crêpe brûlée. Camille, you have to cancel. You're switching your account. I see. Yeah, so it's like you have a clone of yourself, and then you're switching to the clone. Okay. Let's see. We can. Bam. There we go. Oh, I could have like faded it. I'm back, guys. I am back. It's been a while. And anyway, Camille, I'm very glad for any support that you give. So I'm very grateful. Especially, oh my god, you switched to a different level as well. So that's exciting. Thank you for being here. You're gonna lose the member for how many months badge, but either way, it's still exciting. Honestly, I don't know what the point is of the different changing colors of the badge, but either way, it looks exciting, right? But yeah, so we got a new Camille here as opposed to the old Camille. Very exciting. I keep saying it's exciting. Why? That's so weird. I'm sorry, I need to stop repeating myself so much. But I mean, that's kind of the point of this whole thing, isn't it? Level up. Yes, level up. Like a good old... Nah, I was going to make a British politics joke, but I guess it doesn't translate very well internationally. But yeah. Welcome to Language Adventurer. I need to check what's actually in the tier. I think I have like priority access to new videos. I will think of something when I actually make new videos, because as you might have noticed, I have been away for a while. My suitcases are still there. So if you've been following YouTube posts for one, because I posted on there, and also mainly my Instagram. I put lots of stories on my Rhapsody Lingo Instagram. Follow there now, like this, the one that was in the intro screen. At Rhapsody Lingo Instagram, I posted about lots about my adventures. Hello Ludwig, how are you doing? I'm back. This is exciting. I said exciting again. I need to stop saying that. So yeah, I've been away for a while. Basically what happened was I posted my last video. I sort of had to finish it in a rush. I did it and then I posted it basically while I was packing. Literally, I was like adding some details in, writing the description, everything, and then I went to pack and then came back and like I wait for it to upload, wait for it to like check and process, go pack, and then in a few hours I was gone. So I don't know why it keeps happening. It's like a last minute thing. I mean, when I made my first Lithuania video, that the same thing happened. I made the whole thing within like 2 days just before leaving. Alors, Québec était bon? T'as appris de nouveaux mots québécois? Oui, j'ai appris quelques mots. Mais je comprends toujours pas complètement le québécois. Parce que j'ai un... I can't honestly speak. I'll have to be honest. Like, my next video is still coming up, but I'll confess now, I can't speak Québécois. Like, I can't do it naturally. I could like force an accent, but it feels disingenuous. But yeah, j'ai un chum qui a parlé avec moi dans le vidéo dernière, et elle parle toujours avec un très fort accent québécois et avec beaucoup de mots québécois avec moi. Donc quand il parle avec moi, je comprends rien. Je comprends rien. So yeah, basically, I have a friend from Quebec who I mean, he loves his language very much, which I do as well. But the way he expresses that is that he, knowing that I'm a language guy, always speaks to me in like full on, like very un-French, like very unique Quebecois French, with all the local slangs and words. I'm like, I don't understand shit. and all power to him. I mean, I love it, but on peut pas communiquer. C'est impossible. I'm not gonna like put on the accent throughout the time. It gets cringe when because when I was in Quebec. So yeah, that's the whole point of this live. Okay, I'm back from Canada. I went to Quebec for like a week. And then I went to Ontario to do other things. And then I was properly frozen in. I was like, have you seen the thumbnail? I was snowed on. I was not snowed in, but snowed on. Full on. So very, very novel experience there. Let's just say that. Yeah, but while I was there, I did think about it. Because I'm not the kind of person who would try to use the local language, like before I get a good grasp of it, right? I'm not Xiaoma. Let's just say that. If I want to use a language with someone, let's say Welsh, I want to make sure that I actually can speak it to a reasonable degree before I do it with others, because otherwise I feel uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable speaking it, but uncomfortable using it. It's a bit like appropriation, right? You know what I mean? Especially whenever I do something I learn a language that sort of has a complex social status. It makes me uncomfortable trying to speak it to people in the country. So that's why. And also before I went there, if you remember, if you saw my last video, okay, I'm gonna assume you saw my last video, because usually people who show up here are like the most loyal viewers. If you haven't, what are you doing? Watch it. It deserves to be watched, let's just say. Anyway, if you saw the video, you might remember Geneviève, who makes all the videos that I binge watched, who very gracefully let me use the content for my video, and also shared my video with her own viewers, her own patrons. So she gave me a reminder, saying, if you go there speaking with this, like, let's say incomplete accent, something along those lines. Like I learned it for like a week. It might get awkward with like strangers. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. So I try to speak it when I'm with my friends, like parler avec l'accent, et changer la prononciation un petit peu, avec les voyelles nasales. So when I speak my friends, I try to use a bit of the accent, but when I'm with strangers, I'm like, yeah, better not like make it weird. So I just spoke to, like, when I was ordering things and everything, I just spoke in metropolitan French. You're here for the Xiaoma shade. I mean, it's not shade. It's just facts, man. That's what he does for a living, and all respect to him, right? And now he's speaking ape. Like I have no words. Literally, I have no words for for the ape language. I'm not going to do that. Because that's also the thing, right? Because I seem to be finding myself in a kind of a small language niche. It's been since 2023, basically. People have perceived me to be like a niche languages guy. So that might be a slippery slope, especially since the Welsh video. It might be a slippery slope towards like doing what Xiaoma does, and that is just not me. Partly because of my personality, and also just my own perspective, right? My own perspective on like language learning. I feel like my idea of respecting a language is to learn it well, I mean, if you learn a little bit of something, that can also be a form of respect. But I just don't feel comfortable doing that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go down the same path of like going to places and then speaking to people in their languages. I will still be doing that, but with a purpose. Like the point is not speaking the language, but rather the stories that I'm trying to tell. Which brings us neatly to the video that I'm about to make. I haven't started editing yet, but I've got most of the footage. You might be able to guess what the video is about, considering what I just made, and also where I was for the past 2 weeks. So, yeah, it is coming up. I have a lot of things to catch up with since I came back. But I will try to find the time to make that video. So how have you been doing, guys? I mean, I know lots of you at this point. Have you missed me? It's been a couple of weeks. When was the last time I went live? Let's just see. I don't quite remember. I'm sure it was before I went on the trip. Let's see. So I did. Oh yeah. My last one was the 10,000 subs one. Oh, good times. Yeah. If you missed that one, you can celebrate with me like retroactively. It's 12,000 now, which is still mind-boggling to me. But yeah. So last time I was editing. Let me tell you the context of that stream. I was editing the video like mad. I was packing. I was prepping all sorts of stuff. Like I need to like make sure I have everything I need for the trip, for the filming, for the music stuff that I was doing. So, I was up late anyway, and then it sort of ticked over 10,000. I was like, yeah, fine. I'll celebrate a little bit on live, and then yeah, 2-3 weeks later. 3 weeks, right? Yeah, I'm back from the whole thing. I actually arrived on Monday morning, so it's almost a week ago now. I left last Sunday evening in Canada. Canada. No, Canada's American. Canada. And then flew overnight, barely slept, because for some reason I kept sitting next to babies, crying babies. So I had like 1 hour sleep over the entire Atlantic, which is help me. But yeah, so I was thrown back. I arrived on Monday morning in the UK. I was thrown back into everything. Like had a full day, so full week basically. So yeah, what about you guys? What have you been up to? I saw that Camille is up to changing his account. That's all I know. C'est quoi ton but avec la langue française québécoise? Ah, son but. Je sais pas. Je voudrais bien améliorer mon français. Ah. Je devrais parler avec l'accent. Ok. Je voudrais bien améliorer mon français, mais ça dépend. Ça dépend du temps, parce que j'ai beaucoup à faire. Fait que peut-être l'année prochaine. Parce que cette année, j'ai des examens à faire en gallois. J'apprends aussi la langue des signes. Fait que j'ai quelques examens. I'm not really changing my pronunciation, am I? I'm just like slightly tweaking it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alors, fait que il faut me concentrer sur les langues que j'apprends. J'ai 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 appris un. J'ai appris un peu de québécois à cause de ce voyage. Let me switch back now. The reason I did all that was, I explained it in the video because I had the music thing to do, which is not in Quebec, it was in Ontario. But then I thought I might just take the opportunity to go and visit people in Quebec as well. And then I was like, what if I tried to learn some of it? So my main goal with learning it was to see, I just wanted to learn about it, to see how it's different. And I looked into the history. So by learning it, I got a sense of how it came to become what it is. And I got to talk to my friends from like a semi-insider perspective on how the language is viewed in society. And yeah, that was c'était mon but. Parce que je vis pas au Québec et je vis pas je vis pas au Québec ni dans un milieu francophone. Fait que j'aime très bien cette langue ou ce langage, cette langue. J'aime le son beaucoup, mais c'est la réalité que j'ai. Je peux pas apprendre 10 langues en même temps. Yeah. But I really enjoy how it sounds. I'm not even lying. Like it's grown on me so much, especially like hanging out with my friends. My perspective, my opinions on languages is easily swayed by the experiences I have with them. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like if you let's say if you grew up being forced to learn a language, you might hate it. Whenever I have spent time in a language with people that I like, I just end up loving the language. So that's sort of how it grew on me. And it sounds, as I said in the video, it sounds chill. I would love to get further if I have the opportunity. So yeah. I also recently, by the way, on prononce pas le T, ça sonne bu. Bu? On dit bu ou but? I was under the impression that it was but. What the hell? Oh! Oh, well. Whoa, new information, guys. So I just learned... Hold on 1 second. I need to switch the... Then I make it big. Make it big. Fade. So I just learned. So apparently, outside. No, let's go away. This I don't need this. Outside Canada, it's but, which, to be honest, bu makes more sense considering the rules of French spelling. But this is I've always learned this to be an exception. It's but I guess. In Canada, bu is more common. So very cool. That is an interesting thing to learn. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. Merci bien. I did say that a lot because that's an easy thing to like sprinkle into like little daily conversations, like to speak normal French, but then when I'm done, like merci bien, merci bien, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I recently, basically the first day that I was in Quebec, my friend brought me to a pub, a bar, and then we sort of just chatted casually. And then, sorry, my nose is acting. Every time I stream, my nose does something crazy. Yeah, so the first night that I arrived in Quebec, which was like, I arrived in the evening and then I had dinner, and then my friend took me to a bar, and then we like just chatted. I mean, we're both language nerds. Obviously, he's very much into his language, but also he's a big language learner like me. So we talked a lot about what Quebecois is, which I actually knew quite a bit already because of the research I had been doing. Well, by research, I mean Wikipedia reading, but still, big step forward, right, from knowing nothing. And then he told me about Cajuns. So I had no idea what that was. I mean, I know Cajun from like Cajun fries from Five Guys, but literally that's it. And so it turns out what Cajuns are was that back in the day, there was another French colony in North America, not just like Quebec and New France, but also, what was that called? Acadia, which is a very cool name, if I might say. And then, I'm not telling the whole history, but the long story short is the Brits came, and then the Brits were like, yeah, clear off. So they sent the Acadians all over the world, like to other British colonies, and because the Acadians, Acadian French pronounces like dia as a j, which is also what Cornish does. Cornish. So Acadian become Cajun, which is very, very interesting. A very sad history, but also very interesting. And then recently, after I came back, I was randomly recommended a reel on Instagram by an Acadian streamer in New Brunswick. I forgot her name. I mean, some of you might know her. Alison Nater. And I was obsessed because I'd never heard that dialect before. So it is one of the rare kinds of French where you roll the R's, and that was wild. Like région. I'm not gonna put in the accent, but like it's insane. I'm like, that is actually fascinating. I'm obsessed with things like this. Like how I mean, language diversity. It's so beautiful. Like, you always get surprised by how languages can change, or I guess not change, because they sort of kept the older r as opposed to most of French dialects, which use the r now. So like it is funky or spicy. I would say spicy because Cajun fries are spicy. Anyway, so how it's been a while. So what I'm gonna do today is while our dearest viewers come and like chat a little bit, or chatters, I should say, dearest chatters, I'm going to like 2 streams ago, I'm going to like work on my language studies a bit. I mean, that's kind of the point of this. It's study and chat, or chat and study. So I'm gonna study like a good old study stream, and then I'm gonna chat if there is anything to chat about. Feel free to ask me about my trip. My next video is gonna like sort of show what I did while I was in Canada. That's kind of the point, right? The point of my current style of videos is vlog, but also with a story, because I don't want to just vlog. So it's like the Welsh video. I'm going to go to different places and then say something about the language. So what I'm going to say, you'll see when it comes out. But so you're going to get to see lots of what I did, places I've been to. If you are from Quebec, like Live Hockey 09, you're probably going to recognize lots of places. Or not, because it's mainly just snow. Like, everything is covered in snow, so you basically can't recognize anything. Which is fair. Mais bravo, tu parles bien. Merci, je suis très content, content, right? Like conventionnel, convention, convention, content, content. Bem? Okay. I am gonna. This is also like a language learning update now because I don't feel like making language update videos. Should I? I wanted to see what you guys think. I mean, there's not many of you right now, but I might as well just do a little how to make a poll. Do you enjoy language learning update videos? Yes, and by the way, just want to mention because sometimes we get not sometimes, but quite often we get chatters in chatting in different languages. That is very welcome. I will try to respond to the chat messages in the language, but also because I want to keep the stream as accessible as I can. I hope you understand. So I'm gonna like default to English for the majority of it, but it's not like I don't like to speak other languages. I really love speaking them. J'aime très bien parler des langues, mais c'est la difficulté dans conduire. Non, c'est conduire? Maybe conduire? Oh, faire un live stream comme ça. Yeah, so that's the difficulty with making a stream like this. You try to like, yeah. So that's a very common thing on language YouTube, right? You want to not just show you speaking other languages, but also you want to speak other languages, but you're like, but that's a thing. Most people will understand English. C'est le problème. Blame. Le même. C'est le même problème. Something like that. Amr, long time no see. How have you been? As you see in my thumbnail, I am still thawing. I was very much frozen for like 2 weeks. No, I'm joking, for like 2 days, honestly. Yeah, I thought so because I couldn't. Yeah, it's a drive. I was like, you don't drive a stream. What's the verb though? That's the thing, right? There are some cop-outs, some cheap alternatives. Just use fair for everything. But like, I want to find the right word. So what is the right word? Live hockey, you tell me. Also, I just realized your username is like so freaking... Oh, I shouldn't say Canadian in case I offend anyone. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so what is the right verb? I need to know. That's how I learn. Like when you learn a language, you're like starting from from macro to micro. Like you get the basics down. Like I could use faire to do for lots of different things, but like how do I refine my word choice to the right one? And sometimes I make mistakes. So and I know you would tell me, and I've got chat here, lovely chat here to help me out. So how do you say like host a stream or like do a stream? I mean, maybe it's just faire. Yeah, let me see. Amr, you missed the 10K stream. Yeah, it was, I don't know what time zone you're in, but that was a very awkward time zone for most of my viewers. So that is fair. Like I didn't expect anyone to show up basically. So most people are in Europe. I guess now I might have some chatters in North America, but still. That's great actually, because I usually do it like in evening in Europe, and then so most Europeans could catch it on the weekend evenings, and then like North Americans could catch it in like Sunday afternoon. So did you go to Montreal? It's the best city in Canada. See, I've seen so little of Canada because when I was a boy, that sounds like I'm the kingpin now from Daredevil. When I was a boy, I can't do the voice. By boy I mean like when I was 14. I went to Vancouver for a month to learn English. Don't remember much from it, so not much recollection. I mean, I remember some things. Oh, in fact, when I was in Toronto, right, I went to a bookshop called Indigo, and then I saw it's like a slogan saying "The world needs more Canada," and then I thought, hey, that looks familiar. Have I seen it before? So I looked into my photos from Vancouver from when I was 14, which is like half a lifetime ago, literally. And yeah, I had seen that slogan in Vancouver before, which is insane, the fact that I remembered it. You say faire. Okay, merci bien. Donc, faire un live stream. Faire un live stream. Un stream. Do you say stream or stream? Because I know that the Germans they cringe when you say it with a German accent. So they want you to say it with an English accent. So I don't know what you say it in French. How you say it in French. You just came to say hi. No, thank you very much for being here. I love having old people show. Old people. I mean, the regulars. I love seeing the regulars on live, and feel free to hang around. Anyway, I was saying, yeah. So I don't know Canada enough to like compare the cities, but I would say from this trip so far, I really enjoyed Montreal. Montreal. But mainly because like of the people I was with. As I said, again, it's sort of like the people that colors my impression of each place, and I really enjoyed hanging out with my friends in Montreal, and it was very convenient. I learned about the souterrain, which is insane. So, for you guys who haven't been to those Canadian cities, right? They have, at least in Montreal and Toronto, they have these giant networks of underground tunnels, but like dozens of buildings and metro stations connected through underground tunnels. You could just walk from the metro to like the government building, to like a mall, to like a what do you call that, a concert hall. You don't have to go out, and it's like I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with the souterrain, because it's such amazing infrastructure. It makes sense because it's freaking cold, so they stay underground instead of going out. But in Hong Kong, we have something like that. We have a big shopping district in Hong Kong that is all connected through underground, basically because it's too hot, or for convenience, basically. But it doesn't like directly go into that many places either. Like there are exits that go straight to like the concert hall, but not many of this kind. It's mainly like you walk underground to a certain exit, and then you go out and walk to a building. But in Montreal, it was literally like everything is connected, and I'm obsessed. Why I was talking about that, I don't know. Yeah, so that was cool. The food is amazing. I had way too much poutine, I have to admit, because I mean, when in Quebec, you eat the poutine, right? Poutine. Also, I'm lactose intolerant, so I sort of had to skip out on the shit. What is it called? Grain de fromage? Is it grain de fromage? Fromage en grain. Sorry, I got the other way around. Fromage en grain. So the cheese curds that they use in poutine, which is a shame, because it's like squishy. It's very cool cheese. What else is here? So I kept talking about Montreal. I sort of missed out on other people. Physico, good to see you again. Since you're in Canada, are you looking into Quebecois French? But I guess, by the way, hello Israel. Have you seen my last video? I know it's not been doing as well as it should be, let's just say. But Physico, if you haven't seen it, go see my last video. It's like one of these sit down and talk videos, but I put an equal amount of editing into these videos as I do in like my travel videos. So I think it's a good one. I think it's interesting. I think it's funny. All my Quebecois friends are like laughing their asses off, so you should see it. That will answer your question. Yeah, mais j'ai déjà parlé un peu de Québécois avec Live Hockey. Ou j'ai essayé juste de faire. J'ai essayé de faire l'accent en français. It's late. Okay, so good night. I'll see you next time. I'm sure. I'll try to find a good time. Today I went to a concert, and then I hung out with someone I met there, and literally just came back home before the stream. So there you go. Matteo, what do you think about Glossika to learn languages? This is controversial. I like the method, or I like the underlying method behind Glossika. Right, so the idea that you learn from repeatedly exposing yourself to the variety of structures, but Glossika, the teaching or the product. I won't say anything more. I like the method, so I've used it like extensively in my language learning, because my Polish basically came from Glossika. Originally, I mean, that's how I started. Not started, but like that was the bulk of my learning, and then I've also done something else with it. So I like how it works, right? Because the idea is that for one, you have the spaced repetition, so you keep seeing the sentences again and again, like throughout different intervals, so that you remember the sentences. And then in theory, you sort of work out how they work. Not like logically work out, but you get a feel for how they work. And that also depends on the person, because I kind of understand how languages work pretty well. So for me, I can work that out more quickly. But if you're new to language learning, it might take longer time, or might take some conscious instruction for you to figure out how it works. But the goal is to get a feel for the language, which is often what's lacking when you're learning a language. When you're studying a language, you don't get to you only learn things like consciously, but you don't learn how to actually you don't get a feel for them. Like, so you have to always think about what you're saying instead of just saying it. Anyway, that's a TLDR. Mais ça veut la peine. What was it? What's it responding to? What is veut la peine? What? Oh, you mean is it about the fromage en grain? Grain. Fromage en grain. I did. I have had it like once, I think, basically before I had a long trip ahead, right? Because my trip this time in Quebec was really hectic. Originally, it was going to be just Montreal, but my friend, my chum, he was like, you've got to go to Quebec City. You've got it. It's so beautiful. I'm like, okay. So I scheduled it in, but the result was that I had 2 nights in Montreal, and then I took the train. Yes, I took the train. Shock. Nobody fucking believed me when I said I took the train. Like, when I was talking to the border guard, he was asking me for my entire itinerary, and he needed proof for everything. So I told him I was taking the train. I was like, he just didn't believe me. Anyway, so I took the train up to Quebec City, and then stayed 2 nights, and took the train back down. And then the next day I took the train, supposedly took the train to Ontario. So I would never eat cheese like just before a train ride. I had a 3-hour one. So that leaves me like 1 or 2 chances to actually try the fromage, which I did. So it was good. Vaut, is it vaut? You mean vaut? La peine. Peine. So you've been under a rock these last days, only working and studying Japanese. I was just passing through. Bye. Okay. Good luck, Johnny. Thank you, Physico. Good to see you as always. Lovely to talk to you. And good luck with Japanese. How's Japanese? So since I've been back, right, I've been once again juggling different things. Like I have the uni stuff, and what else? I posted the new podcast, which is the one in Cantonese, and I have videos to edit. But also I'm trying to spend more time learning languages, because I haven't done that in a bit. I mean, I basically did nothing when I was away because I was busy speaking it. But I'm trying to do more language study, and I'm trying to dabble a bit, like have more fun with other languages. Like, oh, I might show you this. This is something I got like literally just before I left. I got this. Yay! And then I realized I don't need it anymore. Like, I could return it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to return it. So yeah, that I know the alphabet now, and I know like a few phrases. And I love the alphabet because it looks absolutely wild. But basically, I didn't bring this book with me to the trip. And then what I did instead was I had like a simple like list on my phone when I was flying, when I was on the plane to Canada. So I learned the entire alphabet on the plane. I had 7 hours. I learned the alphabet. Now I can read it. Like not terribly fast, but yeah. So I'm trying to like get back into some like enjoying languages a bit more. Anyway, so unless someone else shows up and says something, I'm gonna like go back to, or not go back, but go to the other things I need to do, because I have some homework. Let's see if I can. Is this something I can? Okay, no, I should not be doing that on stream because there is some like copyright things. I'm gonna show you what I need to do. This is not homework, but this is not my own study, because it's a big deal. Let me see if I can. Wait, why is that screen? Yep. So what I really need to do is I need to what are you studying right now? I'm gonna tell you. I'm literally about to tell you right now. What I direly need to study is my BSL, British Sign Language, receptive skills, because receptive it's basically what we usually say listening, but obviously not listening because it's sign language, so we call it receptive, because it's absolutely wild. So when I don't know about you guys, you tell me. I'll make a new poll. Everyone loves language learning update videos. Okay, the question is whether they watch it. I'm gonna make a new poll. How do I close this one? End. Avsluta. Yeah, I don't know why my YouTube keeps defaulting to Swedish. I haven't been using it in Swedish for ages. So let's see. Are you usually better at understanding? I can't type. I haven't used this keyboard in 2 weeks. Or producing language. Understanding. Why is typing so hard? Producing. So yeah, I'll show you because my keyboard is the cable is too short. You've seen it before. This is my keyboard. It's like what's ortho linear. So I need to get used to it again because I haven't used it in 2 weeks. Anyway, so Usually, I'm better at understanding. I think 3 people have agreed with me. You're usually better at understanding as well. But with signing, I don't know why it's the other way around. I'm quite confident using sign language. Especially since I've been hanging out with my deaf friends for every week for a good few months. But I just can't get the hang of understanding it. And I have a few ideas why. One theory is that British Sign Language in particular is quite dependent on lip reading. Because deaf people, basically, loads of them learn to lip read pretty well. Whereas I can't. It's my second language, and also I don't. And when I grew up learning English, we hardly ever spoke. We only ever read and wrote. So I had very little opportunity to look at people's lips. So now I'm catching up. That's one theory. I don't have another theory. I sound like I have another one. I don't. So anyway, I'm struggling hard with understanding people in sign language. So what I've been doing is, and also I need to mention, I have an exam. I have an exam in before Easter. So time is getting tight. I need to get the hang of this freaking thing. I don't know why it says my ducks on my screen right now. It's weird when I'm saying something so passionate and then my screen says my ducks. I need to get the hang of this thing before Easter. I don't feel confident. So what I've been doing is I've been using this app called Lip Reading Academy, and it feels cringe that I'm doing it, but you know what? That's what I need. Just bunch of exercise of just how to guess what people are saying. I could just watch something on mute, but that's throwing you in on a deep end. It's really hard. So this one is more breaking down the lip patterns into bits and giving you lots of practice with individual words before throwing you into complete sentences. So that's what I've been doing. Now I feel slightly more comfortable when, for example, when there is where there are 2 signs that are basically the same sign, but they have different lip patterns, like 100 and Russian and boy, son. I feel more comfortable. I can kind of read that now, but when someone is just saying something without a sign, then I can't get anything out of it. Are you happy for a polyglot gathering online? Is it next week? Is it happening? I don't know. I haven't been following. I might just be too busy for it. Are you going, Camille? Or are you attending, not really going anywhere? I'll see, because I think I do. I signed up for the polyglot gathering in person early, and I think that entitles me to participate in the online one for free. So I'll see if they let me join. If they give me my participation for free, I might go and check out what's on and go to language practice rooms and things, because I do have polyglot friends online that I only ever see on these events. So it would be a shame if I couldn't see them. I mean, just me casually holding my Opus card. I need something to fiddle with, okay? By the way, this is the transportation card in Montreal. I like it. It's pretty cool. For some reason, I don't know why. So I spent most of my time in 2 Canadian cities, right? So Montreal and Toronto. And for some reason, both of the transportation cards have a music theme to them. This is Opus, and then in Toronto they have Presto. I'm like, is it made for me? So I kept it. I mean, I couldn't sell it anyway, so I kept it. I like it. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try and understand this. And you, even though you don't know BSL, I assume you can try to understand it with me. I'll take you through what's going through my brain. Just I'm gonna do the same thing I do when I'm in the exam, but I'm gonna think aloud. Like, it's like, have you seen that very old video I made where I watched Easy Polish and then tried to take you through what goes on in my head when I'm watching? I had to do it through text because like would be weird to like listen to the video and then listen to me talking at the same time. But this is silent, so I can just talk while I'm watching, and then you can sort of go through my mental process with me. If you had to learn Polish from zero again, what would you do? Fuck. I mean, Glossika worked for me mainly because I'm good with grammar already. Because the grammar is always the hardest part, right? So you want lots of examples, lots of sentences, basically like Glossika. You want to see and discover how the grammar is used in different contexts. That's kind of the main thing. Hi, hello there. Wait, that's what Ryan George says. Hi there, hello. No, he says hi there, hello. Is there a sign language that is understood by all deaf people? No, there isn't one. Like even in the UK, oh my god, just BSL, the regional differences are insane. Like the first time we did one of these practices, it was a signer from Scotland, and then we missed so many signs. And then the second one was this one. Oh, you can't see it. It's the first on the playlist. That was from Birmingham, and then there were some signs we couldn't tell. So like even because these things change really quickly, so it's impossible to have an international one. Okay, let's see. Is English just modern day Esperanto? What do you mean modern day Esperanto? English is just as modern as Esperanto is not dead. Also, Esperanto was never the lingua franca. What are you talking about? If you want to say, is English the modern day Latin, then yeah, maybe. But Esperanto was never the lingua franca. So English is not the modern day Esperanto. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this goes. My ducks. Don't know what about the ducks. Okay, so what happens in these exams is there is like one story with 4 different sections, and they get progressively harder. So what happens is in the beginning they do the entire story, 4 sections, and then they do the first section and then questions for the first section, second section, questions for the second section, and so on. So now I'm gonna try to, because I'm just practicing, I'm gonna try to understand the whole thing rather than like, so I will pause. I'm not gonna just go through the whole thing like in the exam. Hopefully that works for me. I'm constantly trying to like diagnose myself and decide and gauge what I need at this moment. So I think what I need right now is to like go into the details and understand everything, not just get the gist of it. Yeah, I wonder where this guy's from. Have what? 2 big white ducks. Yes, I got that. Oh, the names. Ben. The other one is what? Jerry? Oh, Jerry. Oh yeah, Jerry. Ben and Jerry? Get from woman, lots of different dogs, so they gave it away. You good, accept. I realized when I watch sign language, I'm not actually translating it in my head, which is probably a good thing. But like now that I'm trying to translate it, it gets so much harder. Even if I'm doing it sign by sign, because when I see something, I just get the rough like meaning from the sign. 6 months old. Yellow beak, bill, I guess. Black something. The eyes go everywhere. They see different things, I guess. And they walk like that. That's funny. You like the way. They don't go together. I don't get it. I'm lost already. So they walk in different ways, I guess. Attends, merci. Merci d'avoir regardé ce stream. Et à bientôt. À bientôt. Yeah, go. Keep typing hello there. Oh, what is that? The fuck? Wait. It's tree? Is it tree? House? Middle? UN? Pond. Yeah, pond. They have a house. The private. What? The pond. Wait, I need to read him. The pond. What's he saying? I can't. As I said, I can't lip read. This keeps going, I guess. Tree. Lots of trees. What? They sleep? They love what? Bread. Cake. Bread, cake. They're very excited, yeah. You know the time. Oh, you can feed them. Okay. Yeah, no, second one I'm already lost. I told you I fucking suck at this. I'm gonna fail it for sure. Fly? What? What? X? What? Fox. Okay. Okay, the fox sees them and then think, maybe duck food. The fox wants to eat duck, I'm guessing. They can't fly, no. Hope, have. They're safe. Okay, they're safe. Night. I'm so focused when I'm doing this. I've never been more focused. The lights, something lights. Okay, it means they have. There's something stand up. Boots, I guess. They can what? The kitchen. Open the door. No. The way the duck's going there, looking like that. The window, look out. Wake up, give them food, I guess. No. I'm completely lost. What the fuck is this talking about? Yeah, okay. You what? Is that even a story? Oh, so much pain. To what extent is Welsh understandable with other Celtic languages? Very, very small extent. That's all I can say. Very small extent. By the way, I just had an idea. What if I did this? Which one looks better? Because this is what I did for the Quebecois video. I don't know which one looks nicer. I could like change a little bit. I could do this. Do you know any good resources outside Duolingo for Scottish Gaelic or Welsh? Duolingo Welsh, don't bother. Gaelic is really good on Duolingo, so I'm doing that as well. Get a course. With like low resource languages, you're better off with a course, because you actually get opportunities to use the language rather than just doing it on your own. This looks better. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let's look at the poll. So 7% are better than producing the language. 93% are better at understanding. So most people are like me, I guess. Yeah. Because when you're understanding, you could just get the gist of it in most situations, except exams. In exams, you need to get everything. So that's the hard part of it. Okay, this is the section 1, where you actually have to understand everything and answer the questions. I'm so nervous. I'm sure there's going to be a question about the names, and it's going to be easy. I know the names. He spells really slowly. Buy from woman, I guess. Sorry. Okay, yeah, accept it. Price. The 2... 6 months old. Yeah. Yeah. Black. Yeah. They walk like that. It's funny. They never separate. Okay. Separate never. They walk together. Wait, no. What? Will together. Do they annoy you for food? Never separate. Okay. Let's try the questions. Oh yeah, by the way, so this is your insight into how it's like to study a sign language. You don't get written questions. In the beginning, we got written questions, and then they were like, nope, we stopped doing that now. All the questions are in sign language only. And also, you don't get to know the questions until you get to the questions. So like, you just don't know it in advance. You can't like know what the questions are and then just focus on that information. Nope. You got to understand the whole thing. What? You've got to understand the whole thing and then see the questions. So that's annoying because like for me as a Hong Konger who's really good at exams, like I was brought up this way. Whenever I had like listening exams, it was always like look at the questions, figure out what information you need, and then listen so that you don't waste your focus on like other unrelated things. But you can't do that here. So that's one less trick I could use. Oh, you need both names in one question. Tom and Jerry, no. Ben. Jerry, that's the one. Tim. Geggy? What? No, Jerry with the G. I know B already. Ben. And Jerry with a G. Interesting that he made you choose between like Jerry with a J and Jerry with a G, because it's like, you English brained people only thinking with sound. No. Duck. Oh, we did that already. Skip. Oh, they do the questions 2 times. so I can just skip it if I know the answer. Duck. I didn't get a question. C together, what? What's the question? Big, white, yellow beak, black eyes. I think that's the one. Small, white, yellow beak, black eyes. Big, yellow. Oh, an orange beak? Black eye. No, I think it's A. I don't know if the ducks are big or small. That's a question. Okay, I'll just say it's A. I don't have answers anywhere, but I'm sure it's in a comment somewhere. Yep, I'm correct. I saw the answer down there. Okay, skip. Okay, question 3. Funny. Funny, why? Because they walk funny. No, not whatever this is. Not that either, whatever that is. They walk together and you can't find them? I think it's this one. That seems funny. They go around busy. I think that's the one. Can someone like keep a note of my answers? So let's see. I had B and A and D. What? Are you in Canada? No, I was in Canada for a bit. Hence the very snowy thumbnail. But I'm back in warm Britain. Like, will I have 2 degrees, which is really warm. After like 1 week in Quebec, I was like, wow, it's going to be -9. It's going to be so warm. I've fully adapted. Okay. So I have B, A, and D. I hope I'm right. I'm probably wrong. We'll see. I can get 3 wrong before I fail the exam, which I probably am going to. Live where? In... What is that? House, middle of the pond. How else they go there? Private. Ducks. Pond. Full. Busy. Trees. What's the video about? Oh, you missed it. So I'm doing some study right now. So I'm studying British Sign Language. I'm practicing understanding it. So this is like past exam papers. Warm Britain, yes, warm Britain. I tell you, man, like compared to Quebec, seriously. Oh my god, 3 degrees. That is very warm. Don't even need a coat. I'm just kidding. I need a coat. Warm and sunny. It was actually sunny for a good few days. Like I went stargazing. We had such a clear sky. For a Mancunian, that is insane. Clear skies for like 3 nights, and I could see the stars and all the planets. That is insane. It's about ducks. Yes, it's about ducks. That's all I know. I'm very lost. I'll be honest with you. I'm very lost. I'm not doing much better than you are. Like people who don't understand British Sign Language. Doors. Sleep. Spiders. Wait, is it spider? It's not. Bleh. What is he saying? Bleh. And no. But the 2 of them love what? Bread, cake. Can confirm. Bread and cake are great. And they look like that. They look funny. Time to feed them. Okay, so when they come to you like that, they you know it's time to feed them. It's like half of the video is just him imitating the ducks. Like I don't get what the point is, what the message is, other than the just the ducks look funny. So I'm yeah, pond. Okay, let's see. We don't have what? Is it treehouse? Island. Duck. I guess this one. Bowl. And no, what? Nest. Okay, nest. Not a nest. Tree. Oh fuck, could be a tree. I'm guessing it's house. No, it was just B, right? B. Yeah. Yeah, duck house. Let's say duck house. Okay, next one. Question 2. Duck. What? Naughty? Hate. Oh, that's hate. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, Monaco. It's like regional signs. I've never seen this for hate before. We did this for hate. Like, this is hate. But I've seen hate. This is for me is like private. Hate. Now that's why I need to lip read. Hate. What? You gotta go. Thank you. It's not a test, thankfully, but it's I hope it goes well. I hope I get better. See you next time. Hello there. It's weird to say hello there at the end when you say bye. You wish schools offered languages outside French and Spanish. You get why it's a shame UK students don't learn Gaelic or Cymraeg. Yeah. What can I say? If they did, which I mean they do in Wales, but if they did everywhere, you're gonna get lots of angry people as well, because most people are, I don't know, capitalistic or just utilitarian. Canada or UK? As a Hong Konger, which one do you think suits us more? UK. I don't know, because when I was in Toronto, I was taken aback by the sheer scale of the Chinatowns, plural. It's actually like going back in time to like 90s Hong Kong or 2000s, mainly 90s. So like in terms of like not changing the environment, I guess that would be quite similar to what we're used to. But in terms of weather, yeah, definitely UK. I mean, it's rainy, it's not that cold. Yeah. Canada is just the next level. Wait, what is this? Okay, dog. Dog. Oh yeah. Why are you spelling out dog? I can see dog. Cat. I'm thinking spider. Let's say spider. Oh, fox. Hawk? Wait, what? Yeah, hawk. Shit. I think fox. Because I recall fox being a thing. I'll go back and check. It's not an exam anyway. I can go back and check. I think fox. What do the ducks hate? Tell me, what do ducks hate? Is it fox? Yeah, fox. Hawk. Okay, I'll go back later. By the way, Monaco, have you listened to our latest podcast? You need to do that. We spent half the time talking about like learning sign and the other half talking about language oppression, which is a big topic and it's very interesting. We go into interesting like subtopics about how to protect a language without endangering even smaller languages. Anyway, question 3. Every night feed duck what? What? What do you feed them? Cake. Worm? Wait, I want to let read him. Cake. Worm, yeah. You watched that, very good. Watch that now. We're gonna have like video clips, but I don't know how many of them are there gonna be. Like, go to the podcast for the entire discussion. There's gonna be like shorter extracts of the podcast. Cake, just cake. No, cake and bread. Bread. What? What is it? Snake? Snake? Why are you eating snake? Cake. What? I thought it was bread and cake. Every night, feed duck what? Bread. Oh, bread and cake. Okay, yeah, bread. We got bread and cake. I missed that because I was talking to Monaco. I know bread and cake. I need to go back. Now that I know what this one means, I need to go back and look at what. Let's see, where's section 2? What do they hate? I don't know what this means. The duck house, middle of the pond. House, yeah, they have. They walk like that. They and go inside. They hate fox. Yes, they hate fox. I don't know what this means. Trees. Yeah, okay, we got that. Okay, good. Section. We're doing good. We're doing well. We're doing not too bad. I mean, I'm cheating, but it's not too bad. Section 3. Let's go. It just gets harder as you keep going. What? The travel? Hawk? What? Give something? No. Worried? Something going away? Have in... What? Box? Yeah? You've seen it before. You think? Okay, you think maybe... Duck. Hungry. Food. Duck. Don't want that. Flying? Is it can't fly? Can't fly. Yeah. Hope. Have. Walk fast. Let's keep going. Hope. Safe. Oh my god. This is bad. I worry. Duck. Fly away. Why? Well, whatever this is, silent. It's not it. Both love. Pond. They can't fly. Have what? What? I don't know what that is, but it's C. What one trick with these exams is that you could, like, even if you don't understand the signs, you just look for the one that it looks familiar. What is he asking again? I don't even understand the question. I worry ducks fly away. Why? But the ducks can't fly. Can they fly? They both love the pond. I hope it's C. I'm honestly so lost. Okay, next one, next question. Let's go. I see fox. Where? Oh shit. Where is the fox? Near the pond. Not that one. Whatever that is. I want to lip read him. What's this? All ducks can fly. Shit. Ah, they can fly. Damn it. I got the wrong message. Maybe he's lying, or maybe I misunderstood. More likely I misunderstood, but maybe he's lying. That's possible. Garden, next to the garden. Is it garden? I guess garden. Next to the road. On the road. On the road. Okay, I'm gonna say A. Because I think it's near the pond. I'll skip this one. Question 3. Yes, for a few seconds. Ah, okay. So they fly for a few seconds. I mean, does that count when they fly for a few seconds? Hope. You hope the ducks are safe. Please, make it easy. Direct water. What? That's a very complex answer. I hope the ducks waddle towards the water. Never. What? Ducks. I don't know what that is. Ignore. Ducks fly very high. House. Ducks. Hungry. Cold. Come. Shit, I don't know. Why don't you just hope they are safe? Just make it easy for me, mate. Ducks waddle direct towards water. Inside. Oh, is that safe? Let's say A. I'm gonna say A. I need to... Okay, let me try lip reading it. I need to practice lip reading, like for real. Look at this mouth. Duck. No, I can't lip read. Duck. Torror. My brain just... When I try to lip read someone, my brain just goes... Help me. Fly. I can read fly. Duck. House. I'm just going to say A. I think it's A. Okay. Last section. I'm going to fuck up so bad. Like last week? Long time ago? It's a regional sign. Why are you coughing? Don't cough. Is that Instagram? That's Instagram to me. That's it. That's it. Night. Wait, no. Night. Have favor. Night. I think it's night. I don't know what he's mouthing. Over garden. Closed door. Lights. Lights. Means have some something. Wait. Lights on means have... I don't know what have what. You wake up, stand up, put on the clothes, can run, kitchen door close, kitchen door open. The ducks, 2 ducks going there, doing whatever they're doing. Big window, look at there, wake up, give them... They come... Tell them what? Stop. Go back. Waddling. Give them food. No, I know. Give them... Have Gerard. What is he mouthing? Why is he mouthing? Have Gerard. Ah. Have Okay, shush. Go back to the pond. I guess. Okay, no, I missed that already. I'm losing focus. Over the garden. Lights. What? Day? What? Not this. Yeah, whatever this is. Oh! Oh, it's a number! Oh my god, fucking... Oh. I can't do regional numbers. Oh, shit. Is it like Scottish numbers or something? No. Oh, it's a... No. Is it like a day of the week? Sunday? No. Tuesday? Oh, no. Thursday? Oh my god, it is. It is. It's a week of the day in Scotland. Oh my god. I didn't make the connection. Saturday. Oh, it really did come down to this. I'm so glad my friend taught me those. Oh my, so... Yeah, apparently in Scotland it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then whatever the other ones are. Like Saturday. What is the question? Scotland, stop messing with my exam. Okay, let me try again. What is the question? I don't get the question. Lights. What day? Okay, what day? Is it Sunday? I think it's Sunday. Is it what are you saying? Tuesday, yeah. Thursday. Saturday. Okay, shit. I can't believe it's actually come up. Do what? Ignore the lights. Yeah, ignore the lights. Wake up. What is this? Oh, like disappear, like run to the door. Okay, maybe this one. Put on something. Shoes, put on shoes. Okay. B. I do what? Ignore that. Wake up. Run to the door. Shoes. Yeah, put on shoes, I guess. Window. Look out the window. Yeah, this is gets your head. I'm not used to this being your head. Like, ooh. Okay, last one, guys. Last one. We can do this. What? Street? Oh no, what is he saying? Outside. Outside? Is that outside? Is that Scottish again? Outside. Outside. Street have what? What is his mouthing? Street? Is it street or way? Road. Further. Oh, I can't read. Fox. Watching. Two ducks. Being silly. Is it B again? Dog. Watching. Cat. Just doing this. Okay. Has to be the ducks, right? Okay. It's three B's in a row, which tells me it's wrong. But statistically, it is possible. But you know, if you grew up doing multiple choice questions, you probably feel the same way. I'm like, 3 B's, something must be wrong. Okay, let's check the answers. There are answers here. I can't tell for sure if they are correct, but you know, maybe we can assume. Let's wait. We have sort of have answers here. Okay. How well can you see them? Maybe I should switch to like this. Now you can see better. I'm nervous. Am I going to fail this? Let's see. I cheated so much. If I still fail, I'm going to feel stupid. Okay, so B, A. Oh, I had D instead of B. and then B, C, B, C, A, B, B, B. I got 11, guys. I got 11 out of 12. I got 11. I passed with lots of cheating, but I passed. Oh my god. I got one wrong. What did I get wrong? The third question. I can't believe I passed. I thought I was gonna fail. Okay. I'll look at what I got wrong, and then we call it a day, right? I think I worked hard. Sign language is easy. No, it's very difficult. I wish it were easy. I love it, but it's very difficult. My ducks. I'm gonna see the question again. What's the question? Why did I get this wrong? Laughing ducks. Why? I don't know what that means. They peck you together? They look around very funny. That's the correct answer. They go together, you can't find them. They're always flapping, going around, busy. Okay, let's see the why it was funny. Why is it funny? Where's section 1? Section 1? Is that section 1? That's section 1. Okay. It's at the end where he says it's funny. Okay, here. Yeah, okay. They look around. Walking like that. Oh, there's the answer. Okay, yeah, I missed that. Yeah, that is literally as I mean like the same sign. He did the same way. That he did that. That's the answer. Dang it. Okay. Good. I don't need full marks. I need 9 out of 12 and I got 11, which is good. So, oh my god. Actually I'm actually so nervous about the exam. Yeah, I'm not even joking. I haven't felt that in a long time, but guess there is that. I mean, I have a Welsh exam this year as well, but I don't feel as nervous about that. Partly because it's free. I get to do the Welsh exam for free. Yeah, everyone, give a reaction. What do you put in chat? Give a yay in the chat, everyone, for me acing the test. Ha, ish. Cheating and getting 11 out of 12. Labas links. Kaip sekasi. Yeah, my Welsh exam is actually free. I think the rule is if I pull out, if I don't take the test, I need to pay for it. But if I take the test, I do it for free, which is great. I get to spend more taxpayer money from Wales. Thanks, Welsh people, for paying for my exam and my studies. But this one is really expensive. The course is expensive. The exam is expensive. I don't want to have to retake. Like, if I have to retake, I have to pay like tons of like dozens of pounds to retake. And also my ego would be seriously hurt because it feels like it should be easy. Like Camille said, it should be easy. It looks easy, but it isn't. That's why like I feel so hurt when I mess it up. I'm gonna have to work hard. Anyway, links. You missed out a lot because we talked about my trip. I've had a good trip, but yeah, I need to really get back into like my usual pace of daily life now. I have to like work on my PhD. Right, I don't want to drag this out forever. I'm glad let me know, chat. Did you enjoy that? Was that interesting to watch? Because it's something new I'm trying. I mean, yeah, for one, I'm feeling so nervous about this for the first time, and also, I think that sign language is the kind of stuff that you could just watch and then try to guess with me as well. Even if you don't know the language, you can like watch and and kind of get what he's saying. So maybe it's a bit more interesting than like me like studying other languages that are completely opaque to you. But yeah, turns out I do have like actual homework to do for my lesson tomorrow. If you remember, because I've done this once, I've prepped a presentation on stream before, and I have the same thing to do tomorrow. So I'm going to work on that. It's actually, I'll show you what. You know what? The presentation is actually about it's a holiday, and I literally just came back from a holiday. Oh, not holiday, but work trip. So we could, you know what? We could do this together, and then I could tell you, and then you could learn about what I did on my trip. This is going to be fun. So, I kind of like this. I think I'm going to keep this. This is a layout that I made when I was filming the Québécois video, and I think I'll keep it. You're trying to get your screen time down, so you probably be inactive. Oh, okay, thank you. The only thing you understood is 2 big ducks. Not too bad. I mean, I didn't understand much either. So, I managed to get there. So, I have to prep a presentation so we can take the opportunity to talk about your holiday experience. You need to think of your recent holiday or in the past. Yes, I know which holiday I'm going to talk about. Can it be abroad or staycation? It can be your favorite holiday or good holiday memory. Please use what we have learned on Monday. I don't remember what we've learned. Not a list anyway. Oh, wait, there's a list. This is a list. You can get the list. We have the list here. Please write or type on your note to juggle your memory. Okay, let's say, what do we talk about? Okay, our holiday, right? We are a community, so our holiday. So my holiday, what? Where? Everyone fucking knows where I went. I've told everyone already, like, because I went to class the same day when I landed in Manchester. So I was telling everyone, I landed this morning. Okay, what do I talk about? Type of stay. So I want to say 2 parts, because I actually had 2 parts of my holiday. Actually 3 parts, but you know what? Actually, I would say 3 parts. So 3 parts. The first part, 3 parts. 3 parts. The first part is in Quebec. Second part, lake, by small town near Lake Ontario. And then the third part is Toronto. Tomorrow your holidays are over and you have your finals in 3 weeks. Maths, physics, and German, social studies, and English. Oh my god. Now we can study together. That's kind of the whole point. We can study together. Guys, chat, how well do you read this? Because this time it's not one big guy like signing. This time it's like a text that I'm typing. So would you prefer this newer layout or like this one? Because this one you read it better, but it looks worse. This one looks better. So let me know, chat. Yeah, so we can study together. How's your studies, Links? How are you preparing? Because I mean, I haven't done exams in ages, other than the sign one I did last year. I can already tell you guys. I can chat. It's been like almost 2 hours, so I can. It's just us now. I can tell you like what do they call that? A teaser of what I'm going to be studying this year in my study streams. Because I mean, last summer, I'm signing now. Last summer I did a lot of studies for the purpose of catching up with my Welsh class. This year I have sign language exam, I have Welsh exam, and I have my citizenship exam in Welsh. Or I'll try to do it anyway if I get to like sign up for one. So I'm gonna have lots of study streams of actual studying, not just you know, yapping. I'm actually gonna study a lot on stream and off stream as well, obviously. Or maybe I'll do like last summer and do like 3 streams a week when I'm actually focusing on studying. I also, don't forget, I have my PhD Viva, like PhD oral defense, but I probably won't do that on stream. That doesn't feel like something that's that makes sense on the stream. The exams of last year's and a ton of praying. Yeah, past papers you do. Yeah, praying will maybe help a little bit with your confidence. Okay, so 3 parts. So part 1. Went to Quebec. Let's like keep it simple. Montreal, right? That's the thing, is it has to be 5 minutes, and I don't know how long 5 minutes is. So that is a problem. Maybe because I don't want to do more than 5 minutes. It's 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, it's hard to like manage the time when you're busy signing. I'll decide if I want to include Quebec City. Part 1. Okay, so Montreal. What did I do? Dr. Lai. Not yet. I'll give it a few months. With any luck, you have Dr. Lai on the channel. I'm not gonna make it the name of the channel. That would be not me. That would be not very authentically me. No judgment towards anyone who calls themselves doctor publicly. Like, you are perfectly entitled to do that. I just feel like it's not me. I don't know. It's like, it's the same thing as like trying to speak Quebecois to Quebec people after learning it for a week. I'm like, yeah, I could do that, but I feel like I don't feel comfortable doing that. So still Rhapsody lingo with Dr. Lai. So Montreal, what type of stay? Arrived on a Wednesday. Stay Airbnb. What was the Airbnb like? Describe it. Describe the Airbnb. Yeah, what the fuck? What was it? Oh yeah, so for every German student in this chat, don't major in math and physics. Why not? Why not? German, math, physics, they're all the same thing, right? Just so logical. Tube, metro, walk, 15 minutes. I should say a snowstorm. That's that night. Snowstorm, and next morning, snow was like, oh no. What happens is, I don't know if any of you come from like a snowy place. Maybe like Eastern Europe, you get that. But so what happens is the street, and then the snow goes like, you walk in the middle. So the 2 sides, you get the snow. You gotta go. You're studying Nosh. You don't have a Nosh exam, Links. Why are you studying Nosh? Just focus on your exams. But yeah, bra, väldigt bra. All right, see you next time. So maybe you get that I guess you get that in Norway. So in the middle, you can walk 2 sides. People are like shoveling. I can say, I see people shoveling all the time. So I see people. What? My housemate just texted me. Favorite linguistic fact. Quick. Guys, what is my favorite linguistic fact? Quick. Shit. Not. Chat, give me one linguistic fact. I'm gonna outsource this. What is my favorite linguistic fact? What? It's really hard to come up with one. I normally, when I think about one fact, I'm like, that's gonna be one of my favorites. But then, oh no. Yeah. I said, oh, I can give you my favorite linguistic fun fact that I just gave my housemate. So, Manchester, the city that I live in, originally came from like something like mammal or like mother, because apparently some guy came and thought the hills here looks like breasts. So yeah, it was named after breasts. And then now it is a man chest. So we are the original transgender city. Can't come up with another one right now. Okay, what else? So, the snow in Montreal. I stayed in B&B. It was a pretty good B&B. I liked it. I'm trying to recall what it was like. I can't. Oh. The United Nations have 6 official languages. Is that linguistics? Why is that your favorite, Monaco? Can you name all 6 of them? I think I know, but I can't be sure. What's about anything special about my B&B? Oh. What about I have to take off my shoes, I guess. Take off the shoes. C++ is easier than Japanese. Cannot confirm. Maybe it's harder to speak fluently. Japanese is pretty easy. Oh no! Why did you delete it? What's the problem with the United Nations one? I'll describe my BNP. So. So I go enter, open the door. I walk 15 minutes. I go in. I have to enter door, take off shoes must. I have to take off. How do you take off your shoes? This is your shoes. Take off your shoes. Must. See, I think I'm pretty good at signing, but it's just understanding that's really hard. And then go downstairs. Oh, can do like. Shake off the snow. Shake off the snow, and then you thought it has to be a Manchester. No. I'm just saying my favorite fun fact. Anyway, the fun fact that I have off the top of my head is the one about Manchester, because it's funny. But I'm sure I have others, but I just can't think of one right now. Yeah, I mean, it's also relevant because we live in Manchester. Me and my housemate, we live in the same city, obviously. What else is interesting? There has to be something that's a cool, funny, fun fact, right? Anyway, I'll think of one. Anyway, I'm describing my B&B. You take off your shoes, you shake off the snow, and then you walk downstairs, and in the room, comfortable, warm. Okay, described it. What else can I say? Oh, I can talk about how I got there. Oh, okay. I left on Wednesday morning. Depart Wednesday morning. So I was going to go in chronological order. So Tuesday night, I was packing. I'm trying to use the vocabulary that I was taught. Chat, how well can you read this right now? Like, if you can't read it, I'm gonna like make it bigger. Let me know, chat. Tuesday night packing. No, Tuesday night finish work. By finishing work, I mean uploading my last video. If you haven't seen the video, see it now. Not now, but after the stream. Packing. I'm thinking, choose between two suitcases. I'm thinking there's one suitcase. It's one that's this tall, one that's this tall. So I keep thinking, pick the bigger one. I could say like packing, like, how do I say it's not enough? I need bigger one. I can't. How do I sign that? I need a bigger one. That's fine. I'll just say I choose between them and choose the bigger one. Pack. What do I have to pack? Pack clothes. Technology. Yeah. Because I had lots of gear, like audio gear. Suit. And fancy shoes. And then, so Wednesday morning, wake up. Why? Alarm, wake up. I went to the airport. I mean, that's just normal fare. Oh, I remember it was pretty hectic. Pack toothbrush. What did I have to pack on the last minute? There were lots of stuff. Adapter. Like change plug. Plug. Right, plug. What else did I have to pack? I'm looking at my packing list just to see what. Gloves. Adapter. Okay, let's just say gloves. Okay. Wait, how do you sign gloves? Is it like... Yeah, gloves. Train, 15 minutes, airport, and then fly. 7 hours. Oh, I could like put the locations. Okay, so I'm here in Manchester. I flew to Amsterdam. 1.5 hours Amsterdam, and then 7 hours to Montreal, and then I can do like Amsterdam. You fly 7 hours to Montreal. That's good. It was evening. Okay, I was describing my Airbnb. Okay, I described my Airbnb. What did I do? What did I do when I was there? Do what? Friends visit. Two. I can say their names. Okay. Two. I'm doing two things. So visit friends. I can name them. So what did we do? Restaurant. And then we also had bar in the bar. Well, we could say pub. I think they say pub. I think they say pub in Quebec. I don't know. Maybe Love Hockey will say it. Life hockey is something hockey. We'll see this in the future and say, oh no, we don't say, but on dit pas pub. On dit pas pub. On dit bar ou quelque chose. So restaurant, pub. What else did I do? And then chat, talk. So we talked, and then also make video. So film. I film. So I went to places. So we'll go everywhere. Sightseeing. Film. YouTube video. Film. YouTube video. Film a video. I don't like my hands. Learning sign language has made me so freaking self-aware about my hands. I don't think they look good. I don't enjoy that sight of them. Anyway, the video. So I would speak. Yeah. Just filming myself. Yep. Film myself and then speak. Okay, that's what I did. Basically, literally what I did. Okay, maybe is that going to be like 3 minutes? I need 3 minutes of content. Okay, part 2. I'm gonna skip Quebec City just in case I like go over the time limit. Train. So I have a Montreal train. I go down there. So Montreal here. There's a lake. Lake. I guess lake. Ontario. Along Lake Ontario, and then arrive a town called Wellington. So I meet musicians, and then I didn't write it there, but to simplify things, I wrote a music. I gave it to them. And then they play. So hotel, we stay hotel. Stay. You thought playing the piano would make you aware of the hands more. No, because when you play the piano, it's the sound that counts, right? Like my fingers can do a good job on the keyboard, but learning to sign makes me look at my hands more. And without going into details, I fucked up my hands pretty badly when I was like a teenager. So they look like this now. Like, bony hands. And like when I do, I'm also very aware like which way my hands are oriented, like video. Yeah, it's a little bit like learning pronunciation, learning an accent in a foreign language. But I guess it's like your voice. You can't change your voice. Like I can change my voice like this, but no. It's like I'm born with this voice, and I'm not born with hands like this, but I made them like this, so I'm stuck with them. So I have to work with them now. Like, but then again, I've seen like people sign with lots of different kinds of hands. Some people have longer fingers. It's something you're born with. So I think, for example, I would not like to have long fingers either when I'm signing, which I don't. But yeah, it's not something you can control. Sadly, you just work with them. Anyway, where was I? So stay hotel, all inclusive. Very importantly, all inclusive, all inclusive. Let's say organization. The organization. I would say okay. Invite me. Okay, let's say organization. Invite me. So they drive me around. How would I say drive me around? Like they're like they drive and they're like come in the car and then we drive. Yeah. So organization, or I guess this one, organization. Organization. Yeah, organization. Like a planning, organize. And then also they pay. They pay. Hotel. All inclusive. So every day food maximum 50. Well, where's my hand oriented? $50. So maximum 50 food everyday maximum $50 Canadian dollars. So I met musicians. I wrote music for them, and they played it. So what I did, so on a Thursday evening, I sit. Many people sit. So people sit. Like, yeah, sit like this. People sit and watch. And then they applaud. They go, you're like, ooh, yay, applaud. And then I go and bow, basically. I go, oh, and then bow. I can explain my music. I'll skip that part. That's the second part of my trip. Honestly, this is all quite useless. I'm not going camping. I hate camping. I don't know why we talk so much about camping. What else? Wake up, alarm, taxi, drive, airport. Yeah. Okay, and then how did I finish the trip? And then, so next morning, train again to Toronto. What did I do in Toronto? I'll skip what I did in Toronto because I think that's enough. I don't have to skip it. I could just say dinner with old friends. That's dinner with old friends. And then Sunday evening. Yeah. Sunday evening. How did I get to the airport? Yeah. I just say Toronto Airport. Yeah. I departed. I couldn't sleep. Because next to me there was a baby. Loud. Hearing people problems. Deaf people don't have this problem. Ugh. And then arrived Monday morning. So I was like tired. I think that's my whole story. Basically, I just told you about my entire trip while prepping how to tell my class about my entire trip. Anyway, that is it. That has been fun. It's been very productive. I'm glad somebody's still sticking around. Monaco, thanks for being here. I don't know who else is here, but I think that's it for today. I'm so tired. Oh my god, what's going on with me? I've been sleeping way too much. Feels like I'm still recovering from that trip that I was just describing. That's mainly the jet lag, I guess, or something else, or the traveling. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for hanging out with me again. I really look forward to doing this more. So, bye.